Hi, my name is Stephanie Baker. I am the child educator here at Lakes Crisis and Resource Center. I have a teaching degree and I spent many years working with kids before I got my job here. I spend most of my time here in the toy room working with the kids that live here in shelter. Many of the kids that are coming here come from pretty traumatic events in their past, like domestic violence, drug abuse, and so on. Often they come to shelter and it is the first stable environment that they've ever really lived in. So this can cause some developmental delays, negative behaviors, and other issues, obviously. I work with the kids in the toy room doing activities and constructive play and try to get them up to where they need to be and try to correct some of these negative behaviors that we might see. Another part of my job is going into the local elementary schools and doing groups with the students. I do a banana splits group, where we talk about family issues and divorce. I also do a volcano group, which we talk about anger management skills. And I also have a kid connection group where we work on social skills and friendship. And all of the groups I teach in the elementary schools we focus on positive coping skills, stress and worry, and making good choices.
And I'm Shanda Olson. I'm the parent support and child advocate at Lakes Crisis. My degree is in special education, and I also have a background working with children. I work with families here at Mary's Place in the shelter and also in the community. When a family first comes into the shelter, we usually try to work with their immediate needs first, because a lot of them come in just with the clothes that they have on their back. So kind of the essentials, food, clothing, and then with the kids we want the comfort items, toys, blankets, stuffed animals. And then within the first few days I do a child assessment and I meet with the mother, and that covers the areas of like the child's strengths and likes, child's development, the education, social community relationships, family relationships, any emotional behavior concerns the mother might have, abuse and trauma history, physical health of the child, any needs the child might have or the family has. And the assessment kind of shows me the needs that the family and the child have, and then I'm able to make a goal plan to best work with that family and the child. And then I also provide parent support to the family and the child, and that can be anything child related, from potty training to parent tips, nutrition, filling out paperwork with the mom, getting the kids mental health assessments, medical appointments, so kind of a wide variety of things.
Pretty much anything they need.
Yeah.
The reason that we're here today is because April was Child Abuse Awareness Month, and it's also Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and so our goal is to just get out there and bring as much awareness to the problem as we can. So we have a few statistics that we wanted to share with you regarding both of these. 1 out of 4 girls and 1 out of 6 boys will be sexually abused by the time they turn 18. We think this is completely shocking because these are only the statistics that we know about. These are only the ones that were reported. And lots of people think that this doesn't happen in their community. This doesn't happen to my neighbors or the kids in my students' classes. It does. It happens everywhere, even in Detroit Lakes. It happens in every culture, in every economic background. It's there, whether you see it or not. And we really want to use this time to encourage you that if you think that you see something suspicious, please report it. It's better to report something that ends up being nothing than just letting it go. And then our last statistic is 90% of the children who are abused already know their abuser. We often teach about stranger danger, but we don't set kids up to be protected from the people that they already know.
We have a couple resources here to help kind of teach your kids about body safety, and We welcome calls with questions, or you're welcome to stop by and pick things up here. So we encourage you to stop by Lakes Crisis and Resource Center, or you can contact us. Our number is 218-847-7446. We're located at 1339 Pelican Lane.
And we wanted to go over quick our 5 rules to teach your children about body safety. Rule number 1 is my body belongs to me and I'm the boss of my body. Rule number 2 is I have a safety network. We want to have 5 people that your kid trusts and they can go and talk to them when they have something that's wrong. Rule number 3 is dealing with private parts. We talk about the private parts are the parts of your body that are covered by a swimming suit. No one is allowed to look at them or touch them without your say-so. And rule number 4 is early warning signs. You might feel frightened, you might feel unsafe, you might get sweaty or get sick. If that happens to your child, we want to encourage them to talk to someone in their safety network. And the 5th rule is about secrets. We want to encourage you to tell your child that we don't have secrets in our family, and we tell everything to the 5 people in our safety network.
And we just encourage education is important for prevention.
Causes That Care is brought to you by Lakes Crisis and Resource Center, Kinship of Perham, New York Mills Cultural Center, the Boys and Girls Clubs of Detroit Lakes and Perham,